Okay, so we did that roguelands x Fight for Your Life lands x Torgue run the other day, and I was very dissatisfied with the lack of progress we were getting and the amount of crashing that we were getting, so I figured, why not have a more sustainable character that won't get reset every 5 to 10 minutes depending on crashing, and will actually be able to keep their progress. But I've also already done a Torgue before in Fight for Your Life lands, so I'm literally just tacking Stranded on top of it as an excuse to play at OP10. I also have Loot Randomizer on for some reason, just for extra flavor, I guess. But I am literally just going to play this character through OP10 normal campaign. You're going to fight Terra, and then that's just going to be the extent of this character. This is going to last like 2 days tops, realistically. Let's see. How's our damage? It's pretty decent. It's Torgue. Oh my goodness, okay. And yeah, suddenly we're out of damage and a little more pet build reliant. But that's okay, our cooldown's pretty short. Should probably save quit before we spawn too many items from our crates. Yeah, I'm probably specking out of this skill because I don't know how to fix this issue. Oh, a Jackal on Torgue with a Torgue build. Okay. You have so much freedom of movement on Torgue too. The fact that he can get a skill that makes him take 0 rocket damage and also increase his pellet count on rockets and get extra knockback is really nice. I still don't like the fact that drop reloading actually just empties the gun you're using, because that doesn't feel in the spirit of the mod, because Torgue mod is very much a fun mod. But to each their own, I guess, and when it comes to that. Whatever. Oh, and our guns actually deal damage? Oh my goodness. And I never have to reload this thing because of Vault Slayer. Still don't like the amount of shot cost they put on the Torgue, because 200% shot cost for like some crit damage, assault rifle fire rate, and some shotgun damage, or like 200% shot cost for like 50% more gun damage, still just doesn't seem worth it. I accept Vault Slayer because of the movement speed and bullet velocity and stuff, but like even that, I don't know, you know? It just feels a little bit too much. At least we have nukes. Good. Probably. Barely, but we're good. I'm not really sure why I have a loot rando on. I'm realistically not going to need it, or not going to use it in most situations. Like, if I stumble upon a drop, that'll be really cool. But like, 99% chance that I just am Torgue, and just abuse being Torgue instead. So we'll kind of have to see about that. There it goes. First crash. And also, yeah, this is why we are doing a run here instead of trying to do one on Roguelands. The character is too unstable. The mod is too unstable. It's really fun. Like, it's really, really fun. But it's just so crash prone. And yeah, once again, this is not actually a challenge. This was an excuse to play the character properly. Maybe up next we'll try to merge Gage the Necromancer with Fight for Your Lifelands and properly do a playthrough of that. We could also just do like an OP10 stranded run of it. I should just call it an OP10 run. It's really just going to be an OP10 run. But I just think having the melee build and the summoner spam build combined together would be really, really fun in a Fight for Your Lifelands type environment. And you know, I've had people ask me recently about making my own mod, or what I would want in my own mod, and disappointingly for most people, I will go ahead and say I think that Fight for Your Lifelands pretty well covers most of what I want. Maybe adding dedicated loot sources to it would be really peachy, and then the rest I pretty much just cover with quality of life mods, and if there were anything beyond that, I wouldn't really know. Like, realistically, most of the things I enjoy are just already in Fight for Your Lifelands, so kind of don't even need to make a mod because of it. What do you mean there is a dedicated source? It's Geary? Yeah, but like, it'd be a lot cooler if I could get my guns from like dedicated spots, you know? You mean you don't like killing 25 Gearys and hoping? Yeah, no. If I had a 5 to 10% chance to get a drop from one guy, I would probably be pretty inclined to farm that guy. Instead of just, you know, turning on spawn multiplier or turning on drop multiplier or both, and then just scooping my brain out for about 20 to 30 minutes until the drop showed up. I'd rather have the first system than the one we have now, yeah. Probably. One mod that I think would be pretty cool would be a mod that adds a better storage system to the game. Instead of having a scrolling list of equipment, what if we just had like a backpack with a grid that you could just pull items out of the grid? That'd be kind of neat. You could just see everything at the same time. You wouldn't have to scroll through the infinite list of stuff. It wouldn't break and get stuck sometimes. It would just all be there, in front of you, ready to pick from. That I would be down with. I don't know how possible that is in this game. In a new Borderlands game, I'd love to see something like that. But, you know, it'd be kind of nice. I'm just gonna put it out there. And I do generally think we should be able to carry more equipment on characters since this is a looter shooter. Or give us a better way to access our stash that isn't going all the way back to town or something like that. Because people love to do plug and play, out in the open, out in the wild. So having an easier way to do it would be kind of nice. The only good counter-argument I can think of about the larger carrying capacity is that characters wouldn't be forced into a specific build or playstyle as easily. And in which case, I say, sure, fair, keep the grid small, keep the amount of stuff you can hold about the same as it is nowadays, but make it a little more convenient to get to your stash in town, instead of it being, like, further away, and having, like, an awkward, slow-to-open UI, and also have its own scrolling list. Stuff like that is pretty cool. BL3 did work towards that, and I do appreciate that as well, I will say. But just let us hold more stuff, why not? It's gonna be really disappointing sounding, but the only example I have for a game that I like the stash in is Diablo 2. Why is it Diablo 2? Because the loading screens in that game are insanely fast. Even back in the day, they were pretty fast. And you usually end up spawning right next to or very close to your stash in those games, in Diablo 2. So you would spawn in, you'd click towards the stash, you'd be to it within 5 seconds of loading into town. which would only take like 2 seconds to load into. So stuff like that would be pretty nice. Yeah, I think that does pretty much cover what I would want, yeah. Either a bigger inventory or an easier to access stash at town. That would probably do it, yeah. Or even if it was just attached to every fast travel of every area, that might be too much. But like, something like this could be pretty neat. Hi, Bad Maw. Oh, it actually procced for once. Okay. That's probably how we're gonna deal with Terra, by the way. But alright. Cool. I ward in. Let's go. It's a little OP, but it doesn't matter. It's a part of Torgue. Hi, Wilhelm. Beat him up. Okay, he has hands. Oh right, that's also a thing. Mr. Muscles can actually revive you if he's not distracted. So the fact that he didn't revive us at all during our run is very disrespectful. It crashed. No, please. Wilhelm took so many nukes. No. That is really funny, but I have to redo the fight now. Hi, Worm. Oh, you're kind of healthy. Go away. This is cursed. There we go. Get me out. Hi, bird. Yeah, Bloodwing's usually pretty squishy, thank goodness. Just open the command prompt on accident. Oh no, he's modding, look out. There we go. Torgue is so ridiculous. He comes with so many keybinds you can press. Hey, hold on. I can shoot this. It doesn't count as the other traditional rockets do, so I can actually deal damage with it. Let's go. That's so much damage. Oh, our clear speed just improved drastically. And we get ammo regen passively because Torgue? Well, because this skill on Torgue? Nice. Oh, you have a health regen shield, huh? There we go. I am a happy man. They have a redeem. Okay, yep, sure. Why? I mean, yes, please, but okay. Eh, third crash of the day. He's in here somewhere. He's no longer in here somewhere. Let's go. Alright. And with Jack Clone down, I think we have to go ahead and stop here. Can't really do much else today, time-wise. Kind of run out. Really good progress, though, obviously. And we had a nice little conversation about, you know, other mods. Potentially in the future, I'm thinking about running a Giga mod that is just a culmination of like 2 or 3 BLCM mods mashed together with like Arcania, simply because Arcania would work the easiest with everything else. But yeah, we kind of just got to hang out and talk about mods, talk about concepts for hopefully what BL4 will have inventory-wise. And overall, really good progress, obviously. The fact that I got Overheater from the one side quest I chose to do today is pretty cool. The fact that I got a Redeemer from just an Ultimate BA, also really cool. We'll make more progress tomorrow. Day 1.